I'm Harold George, this week in Studio 209.
Studio 209.
I started drawing when I was about 6 years old, if I can remember correctly. My inspiration came from one of my cousins who used to draw these little figures like Tarzan and Superman, so I was introduced to comics at a very young age. It's such a fun medium to use, and especially now with all the good movies that are coming out, all these characters that I grew up with. I get excited when I see these characters like Captain America, Spider-Man, just coming to life, and that's what I want to eventually do. Just bring these characters from here out there. My favorite character to draw from the comics, I would have to say, is Cyclops. I have this crazy obsession with Cyclops. Eventually, as I keep doodling around, something will pop up. I start seeing it in my head slowly, and then I'm like, oh, I got it. I like the cartoon aspect of what I'm doing right now, which is completely different than what I was doing a while back when I first started drawing comics and just doodling and sketching. Back then, I was influenced a lot by like Jim Lee, people that were drawing all sorts of details in their stuff. You'll see a lot of my drawings are a little more cartoony, a little more fluidity and less details, which for me it's more fun, and I exaggerate a lot of stuff too. Doing this for a living is hard. It's kind of scary because it's something that you have to constantly do. There is no break, and if you do take breaks, you know, you might just fall behind. There's so much competition out there. I'm not doing that full time. Obviously, I have a 9-to-5 job which keeps the income coming in, but if at any point in time one day, if it turns into something, yeah, I would love to do this for a living. I don't know how hard it would be for me, but it would be a great experience. I do a comic strip online in the Web Comic Factory every Wednesday. It pops up. It's called I Hate My Kids, so I'm constantly on that. At the moment, I'm working on another book that I wrote. It's called Ghosts, and I wrote this about 10 years ago, and I just haven't done anything with it. So right now, I'm trying to push myself to get that done and out there so everybody can see and read it. Art is everything, pretty much. Anything that helps you express yourself differently than anyone else. My advice would be to take your time, focus on what it is that you want to put out there, what message you want to send out. When you do that, then everything becomes easy.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Studio 209, and I hope you got to know our favorite comic book creator, Harold George, just a little bit better. If you want to see more of his work, make sure you click the link to his website in the description below. And as always, you can find this episode and more episodes at studio209.tv. Also, be sure to subscribe to our brand new dedicated YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at 209 Magazine. So for all of us here at Studio 209, we'll see you next week.